Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Bachelor. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Chris Harrison admits lying to Peter Weber at Bachelor final. Former Bachelor host Chris Harrison had Peter Weber on his most dramatic podcast ever, and some major tea was spilled. Pilot Pete was very torn during his season of The Bachelor. When it came down to the end and having to propose, he was not sure what to do. He was already in panic mode when Chris told him something that completely destroyed him. Now Chris is admitting it wasn't even true. Keep reading to find out more. Chris Harrison lied to Peter Weber. Peter Weber appeared on the most dramatic podcast ever, with Chris Harrison, and the two were able to clear the air about a few things. Peter shared with Chris that something he said before his proposal to Hannah Ansluss completely destroyed him. He went on to say, "You want to know the hardest part I went through on the show? Where I was ready to concede, like, I have nothing left to give, strength is gone. It was the final day when we're out at that really beautiful setup for the engagement." He shared that they drove over an hour to the middle of nowhere to set up for this engagement. Chris said when he arrived Peter was a mess. Peter agreed but said what Chris said next destroyed him. He said, "I know it was good TV, they used it to open up the season, but you told me that Hannah Ann doesn't know if she even wants to show up. Doesn't know if she wants to come." Peter went into more detail saying that he was already feeling pressured, stressed, and exhausted, so when Chris said that it really made him spiral out of control. Production had to take him to lie down because he almost passed out. He asked Chris if it was true. Did Hannah Ann really tell him that she doesn't know if she's coming? Chris said, "No one, she did not tell me. I did not talk to her. A producer would never allow me to talk to her." Looking back at it now, Peter Weber went on to say that enough time has passed that he can look back at it and know he should never have proposed to Hannah Ann. He admitted he got all caught up in the moment and made the wrong decision. Of course, fans know he really wanted things with Madison Pruitt to work out. However, after trying to reconcile, they were only together a few days past the finale air date. What do you think about Chris Harrison admitting he lied to Peter, the Bachelor betrayal? Chris Harrison's confession shakes reality TV. In the glittering world of reality television, where love is manufactured under the watchful eyes of millions, trust is a fragile commodity. The Bachelor franchise, a cornerstone of this realm, has captivated audiences for years with its promise of romance, drama, and fairy tale endings. Yet, behind the polished facade of rose ceremonies and picturesque dates, lies a labyrinth of secrets and manipulations. At the heart of this deception stands Chris Harrison, the suave and affable host whose reassuring presence has guided contestants through the highs and lows of televised courtship. However, as the dust settles on another dramatic season, Harrison finds himself thrust into the spotlight for an altogether different reason: his stunning admission of deceit at the Bachelor final. The revelation sent shockwaves through Bachelor Nation, leaving fans reeling and questioning everything they thought they knew about the beloved reality show. For years, Harrison had been the face of authenticity, the steady hand steering contestants toward their happily ever afters. But his confession laid bare the truth behind the carefully crafted narrative, exposing the dark underbelly of reality television. It all began on a balmy evening in Los Angeles, as the cameras rolled and a nervous Peter Weber prepared to make his final decision. The charismatic pilot had captured the hearts of viewers with his boyish charm and earnest quest for love. Yet, as the finale drew near, whispers of behind-the-scenes drama threatened to overshadow the fairy tale before the two remaining contestants, Madison and Hannah Ann. Tension crackled in the air. The stakes were high, emotions raw, and the world waited with bated breath for the moment of truth. But what transpired next would shock even the most seasoned Bachelor fans. In a stunning twist, Harrison emerged from the shadows to deliver a bombshell revelation. Peter's heart was torn between two women, but not for the reasons audiences had been led to believe. With a heavy heart and a trembling voice, Harrison confessed to orchestrating certain moments throughout the season, manipulating Peter's feelings and distorting the truth in the name of entertainment. The confession sent shockwaves through the Bachelor mansion, as contestants and viewers alike grappled with the implications of Harrison's deception. How could they trust in the authenticity of the show when its very essence had been called into question? As the dust settled, fans took to social media to express their outrage and disbelief, demanding answers from the man they had once revered as the epitome of integrity. For Harrison, the fallout was swift and unforgiving. Overnight, he went from beloved host to pariah, his once unassailable reputation tarnished by the specter of dishonesty. Yet, amid the chaos and controversy, one question lingered: why did he do it? In the days that followed, Harrison offered a tentative explanation for his actions, citing the pressures of producing compelling television in an era of ever-diminishing attention spans. As the face of the Bachelor franchise, he had felt the weight of expectation bearing down upon him, driving him to desperate measures in pursuit of ratings and relevance. But for many fans, Harrison's mea culpa fell short of absolution. The damage had been done, trust shattered beyond repair, and the future of the Bachelor franchise thrown into uncertainty. As the dust settled on another season of manufactured romance, one thing was clear: the facade of reality television had been irrevocably shattered, leaving behind a trail of broken hearts and shattered illusions. In the aftermath of Harrison's confession, the Bachelor franchise faced a reckoning unlike any it had seen before. With viewers questioning the authenticity of every rose ceremony and heartfelt declaration of love, producers were forced to confront the uncomfortable truth at the heart of reality television. That truth is often stranger, and far more compelling, than fiction. As the credits rolled on another season of The Bachelor, the camera panned out to reveal a fractured landscape of doubt and disillusionment. Yet, amid the wreckage, a glimmer of hope remained, that out of the ashes of deception, a new era of authenticity might emerge, one in which love is not scripted or manufactured, but genuine and true.